What's going on, everybody? Josh Engleman for Awesemo.com, and I am back with my NBA DFS contenders for this Sunday's All-Star Game on DraftKings. And be sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell so you know when everything goes live. Follow me on Twitter at Josh Engleman. Let me know in the comments section who your favorite plays are for Sunday's slate. And finally, shout out to No House Advantage for being the presenting sponsor of this video. Use the promo code Awesemo when signing up to get up to $25 on your first deposit. Now we're rounding out the bottom of my top 10 with Chris Middleton, Jason Tatum, Zach LaVine, Steph Curry, and Trae Young on the outside looking in. Who will be my favorites? My top 5 plays for today, or for Sunday, I guess. It's time to find out. In first, we have LeBron James of Team LeBron. He is 9,400, projected for about 28. He ends up in the optimal lineup 41% of the time. Pretty similar to Trae Young, pretty similar to Steph Curry. We gave LeBron 24 minutes. He's on pace for 15, 4 rebounds, 3.5 assists, and a steal. He's your optimal captain for Sunday's game 5% of the time. The rest of it is made up at the utility spot. I actually like that $9,400 price tag quite a bit for LeBron. A little bit more savings than I was totally expecting. Think he looks pretty good here given the location of this game. At number 4, we're looking to the bottom for value. That's 3K Jared Allen, also of Team LeBron, projected for 20. The goal, there is no goal, but he's in the optimal lineup 44% of the time. I gave him 22 minutes, or the site gave him 22 minutes at the very least. We should see some decent time out of Jared Allen given the location of the game, as I mentioned for LeBron. 9 points, 6.5 rebounds, and maybe an assist and maybe a stock for Jared Allen. 5% of the time he's the optimal captain, but 38% of the time he's optimal in the utility because there aren't a ton of paydown options that look as good as Jared Allen. For number 3, we head to Team KD. That would be Joel Embiid, 9,200, projected for 32. He crosses the 50% barrier. He's in at 54%. 24 minutes for Embiid, 18, 7, and 2, plus a stock and a half. Now we're starting to get into that captain territory. 12% of the time he is your optimal captain, 42% at the utility spot. That gets him all the way to that 54 mark. He's more than a coin flip. You're going to want Joel Embiid in at least half of your lineups, based on these sims at least, well ahead of that Allen, James, Young, Curry tier. Embiid is in at number 3. Back to Team LeBron at number 2 for Giannis Antetokounmpo, just barely edging out Joel Embiid. He's 9,800, projected for almost 31 fantasy points in the optimal lineup 57% of the time. We got him in for 24 minutes as well, 17 and 6, plus 2.5 assists and a stock and a half. This one's really close for Embiid. You get 2 of the 3 frontrunners for MVP in 2 of the 3 top spots on my contenders list. 12% of the time Giannis is in the optimal captain spot, plus another 45% at utility. That lets him pass Embiid, but it doesn't let him pass who I feel is the actual MVP of the league. Now, before we get to that number 1 contender, one last reminder, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell so you know when everything goes live. Follow me on Twitter at Josh Engleman. Let me know in the comments section who your favorite plays are for Sunday's game, and then go sign up at No House Advantage using that promo code Awesemo. The number 1 contender for the All-Star Game representing Team LeBron is Nikola Jokic. He's 8,600, projected for 33.5. He's in the optimal lineup 76% of the time, well outpacing the rest of this group. 26 minutes for Jokic, 17, 7, and 4, plus a stock and a half. He is your optimal captain 21% of the time. He is optimal in the utility spot 54% of the time. That's as much as Joel Embiid is optimal in both spots. I think he's the best player in the league right now, at least in the regular season. I think he's got the best chances of being in the optimal lineup on DraftKings for the All-Star Game. Nikola Jokic is your number 1 contender. Alrighty, folks, that will do it. Those are my NBA DFS contenders on DraftKings for Sunday's NBA All-Star Game. Now, there's a FanDuel version of this video around here somewhere. Check it out. Good luck this Sunday. Enjoy the break. We're back again Thursday morning for another edition of the Contenders.